Hey guys, Jay's Two Cents coming at you with another vlog on February 10th, 2013. And I want to talk about, I guess, I get a lot of questions regarding the weight loss. And given the fact that I've lost 200 pounds, how much loose skin do I have? I want to right off the bat go ahead and say that I am very lucky in that particular department. Um, I wouldn't say that I'm 100% loose skin free because that wouldn't be true. I mean, our lower abdomen, I can't remember what that part of the body is called, between the private area and your belly button, that part of the stomach has a name and I can't remember what it's called. That usually is where, the brunt of it, I guess, where the worst of it is. And so, I mean, I have some there. It's really not that bad, but it bothers me. There is, some there. I mean, I've got some, under my arm. You can see right here. There's a little bit right there, and I mean that kind of stuff bothers me, especially as a guy and a guy who spends so much time lifting weights and things. And it's like the tops of my bicep and my shoulders, my tricep. They're all like, I mean, this is rock hard because of how much I lift weights, but the bottom side, God, no matter how much I work my tries, it's like, look at this flab right here. Can't do anything about that because, let's face it, my arms. I was one of those fat people that had like really big, like upper arms. Like my upper arms were like 27 inches around at their biggest. I mean, I had like between the elbow and my shoulder was just like a fat, nasty. Bleh. It was really gross, and so that's what's honestly bothering me more than the stomach. I can deal with the stomach, but it's the arms. It's like I don't want to be that person that's like, if I'm hailing down a cab and I'm waving my arms, I'm gonna, take off because of the wings flapping around. So, but I'm pretty lucky, especially in the face. I mean, I have a jawline, and I don't have what they call the turkey neck. Where it's like you can tell someone's lost a lot of weight because their neck is like hanging down like this. I mean, I've got all my elasticity in my face, so I was really lucky there, and the rest of me, like my forearms and stuff, there's no loose skin there at all. We're doing good. Shoulders, chest. I mean, I've got like a little bit of a man boob going on. It's not too bad, but given where I came from, 200 pounds loss, um, I'm not unhappy with it at all. I mean, I would. I've known some people who's actually said to me that they would rather stay heavy to have a filled out skin than be skinny, healthy, and loose, saggy skin. They don't want to. They What was the comment they used? They didn't want to look like clay left next to the furnace or something like that. I'm living proof that it doesn't mean it's going to be that way, but the harsh reality of it is one, women have it worse than men. Bottom line. Sorry about that. Men lose the weight faster. Men have a lot more elasticity in their skin. Has to do with men tend to have more oily skin. Um, and the healthy oils and the vitamin E's and stuff in your skin is what really helps the elasticity of it. Um, but we're not loose skin free. I mean, we met with a lot of plastic surgeons when I was going through the weight loss stuff because I'm not with the same insurance anymore, and the old insurance I was with would have paid for a stomach tuck if I needed it, and so I can't get one now because I'm not with that insurance anymore. But the doctor and the plastic surgeon said, it's just like a rubber band. You stretch that rubber band too far past where the molecules are intended to stretch. No matter what you do, no matter how much you oil it or how much you try and like heat it and shrink it, that rubber is never going to go back to where it was. It'll go back some, but not as much as it was. And our skin is no different. But women naturally, just for whatever reason, have a lot less elasticity in their skin. So if you're a woman watching this, there's quite a few of you who've messaged me that you're overweight and you're looking at losing weight and stuff. And some of the women have really expressed concern with some of the loose skin and stuff. And you know, you, I can't speak for you, but I can tell you that I honestly would be much rather live a longer life with loose skin than die early and because I was afraid of what I might look like after I lose weight. I was pretty unhappy with the way I looked when I was as big as I was, and so I have a hard time understanding that concept because even before I lost surgery, I was like, I don't give a shit about the skin. Screw the skin. I got a kid now. I want to live as long as I can for her and my wife and all that stuff. So I just thought I would go ahead and address this topic of the loose skin. There's a lot of the plastic surgeon addressed some of the rumors that are out there of, you know, rubbing vitamin E on your skin or cocoa butter or any of that stuff. And he said it might help a little, and it would definitely help with the oils in your skin. But rubbing cocoa butter and stuff all over your stretch marks isn't going to make them go away. And that's another thing regarding stretch marks. I mean, I had them everywhere. Under my arms, I had them, in my chest, right here. I had them in my lower stomach, backs of my legs. And the stretch marks, for the most part on me, have gone back together. And I had some that were wide. Some were like, I think I measured two inches wide. When my skin was stretched out as far as it was. I mean, for crying out loud, I was 62 inches around. And those have pretty much all gone back. They touch now. But, if I was to take my skin and like pull it, they go right, they stretch right back out. They did not go together. They didn't like shrink back. They simply don't have anything pushing it out. But and now they're just like little white lines, when they go back. So just putting it out there and letting you know right off the bat, your stretch marks are not going to go away. They're going to lighten up. They're not going to go away, and they're not going to be deep red. Like my stretch marks aren't red anymore, and they are your elasticity is never going to go back to as tight as it was, no matter what you do. But exercising at the gym and eating proper vitamins does help. So I hope this has helped somebody out there. I'm asked about it all the time, especially with the weight loss stuff. Decided to go ahead and throw it out there, and you guys can take the information for what you will. And I'll see you on tomorrow's vlog.